Okay, that's better. Sorry, had to restart that. Um, Now, this is purely speculation. In case anyone at American Girl has, if this is something that's coming up, if it's something that's been talked about or in plans, I can assure you I'm not in a room with you, don't have a bug. For people who work at American Girl at the current new location in El Segundo, California. Um, so here's the thing. Yes, collaborations are coming. Girl of the Year 2025 will be here at the end of this month. Are you excited? I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Dee. I, are you at Six Flags? I think. I hope everything's going well. Hope you're happy, happy, happy. Hi, Jackson. Oh, you're not. Oh, it's okay. I'm not going to discuss that publicly. Hi to both of you. Thank you for being here. Got it. So here's the thing. Welli Wishers are geared at the ages of 4 and up. So, that's pretty much, preschool or people who are in, not preschoolers, but people who are in like elementary school, children and up. Whoever loves them, likes them, it's just 4 and up. You get it. Yes, darling. So I came up with the concept. The reason why I came with this concept is because I have been making predictions with American Girl for several years, and they happen. Um, American Girl, I would like a check, please, so I can buy American Girl products. I'm good with the gift card. Works out. We're good. Um, and so I just got back from the grocery store, and I didn't get any dollars or anything like that. I got groceries. And of course, I got my Asian food, little snacks. But what happened was, I thought to myself, okay, number one, when when a huge brand such as American Girl, when their sales have dropped to the level that they have, you have two choices. You sell the brand off, or you reinvent it. It's like what I do with my YouTube channel. Um, when I get bored with my YouTube channel, I change the name of it. When I get bored with my look, I change my look. Um, it's just, that's just how I am. I have to love what I'm doing and enjoy what I'm doing. And I do refreshments. When I say refreshments, refreshing my brand, refreshing my look, because it's how I entertain myself. So, with this being said, what if, remember, this is pure speculation. I'm not dropping leaks. All right. Um, Possibly could be dropping leaks, but to protect my own self, I say purely speculation, my idea, my designing mind thinking. So when sales drop to the extremity of any toy company, there comes, when you're a big company such as Hasbro, Mattel, or even MG Entertainment, you have board meetings, staff meetings with your designers, and you do research and you look at what's selling, what's going. Well, I told Matt from Mattel in person, we're sitting at the table, we're having a conversation. I'm on one side, he's on the other side of the round table, and we're having a conversation. And I've already went through that story before about Barbie Extra and then the larger size Barbies. And now they're both X, they're gone. But I said an 18-inch doll, an 18-inch Barbie fashionista with those proportions exactly. Do not give Barbie an over exaggerated head. Make Barbie 18-inch, give her full articulation. He says, will they buy it? I said, well, if they can make room for a 28-inch Barbie doll, if collectors can make room for an 18-inch American Girl doll, they can certainly make room for an 18-inch Barbie doll, because she may have that height, but she's smaller in this size. So if you take Barbie Extra and take the 28-inch Barbie Best Friend doll and you combine them, meet somewhere in mid-ground and do an 18-inch articulated Barbie. I said, you have to understand, one of the most important things with dolls is hair play. Hair play, and not these ugly fashions. They have to be cute fashions. All right, so moving on from that. So I'm thinking in the car, and I thought about American Girl, and I thought of Molly. Molly was the first doll that popped in my head. You know, she's historical. And I thought to myself, these dolls are marked with a certain age range. So Welli Wishers are 4 years plus. American Girl dolls are marked, what is Marie Grace? 8. She's marked 8 years and up. So regular size American Girl dolls are marked to be 8 years and up. Well, Welli Wisher dolls, people of all just buy them, have them as little sisters to American Girl dolls or things like that. But then you have some sisters like to call what we call twinning, where they like to, little girls like to emulate their older sister. They like to dress like their older sister. Little girls, younger girls, are inspired by their slightly older sisters. They want to do everything the older sister does. They want everything the older sister has. And then it occurred to me, what if Molly was a 14-inch? What if American Girl did a special historical line? Because, but they simplified it. Now, for some people, they don't, you'll get me. You know what I'm talking about. A 14-inch American Girl, simplified. When I say simplified, a little less detail, making things safer to pass those codes for a 4-year-old, someone within that range, maybe a little younger. Maybe kids can start getting an American Girl doll at 3 years old. If the doll, they have dolls in stores for 3 years old and up with the blinky eyes and the plush body with vinyl head and hands and hair. And I thought, well, this would be something fresh. It'd be new. I think it would be popular for everyone of all sizes. So if not we, because I don't work at Mattel, I do not work for American Girl as of yet. But, to create and design a 14-inch American Girl doll with the plush body, fabric that's squeezable and soft, vinyl arms, legs, head, wigged as they do. That's what they're known for, their signature look. And they made this design for 4-year-old age group, maybe 3-year-old age group and up. And they have the cute little like that. And I thought to myself, a simplified 14-inch version of the dolls would be great. And for the book, I think historicals would be proper for younger kids, but their books would be like a little small mini version of the older doll. And there are 2 ways this can work. It can be an introduction to the American Girl brand for a younger audience, So this way, instead of, toddlers waiting to be older to get American Girl doll, if American Girl created a 14-inch, slightly basic version, with a little small hard book that was simplified and just basically give you a small rough draft of the story with images and things like that. This would be something groundbreaking for American Girl. It would open up a whole new sales department. But it would also enlighten the historical dolls that we currently have and that we've had in past. But it would also open so many other doors. Here we go. Door 1. You're opening a door for a younger age to start buying American Girl dolls. Second door that will open is slightly older girls with their younger sisters could play with American Girl dolls together. Now here comes the third door. It would also open a door where collectors and then people of all ages would be able to get a smaller version of their favorite doll, and they could be sisters, twinning. People like that. Um, so that's something. But I can assure you, I have not received or seen any kind of samples or anything like this. This is my idea, mine only at this moment. If American Girl takes it and runs with it, I would not be surprised at all whatsoever. After all, they did redo the eyebrows on their dolls, and they also added eyelashes and different lip colors. Um, they did that. I started that 2009, baby. But I love, for me, I have that designer mind. I've been around children of all ages, and it's like when I started babysitting, I think when I was 12, 13, 12, 13. And um, I would ask the parents for a blanket. When I got there, I was like, let's get a blanket. I said, what I'll do is take the kids in the living room. We put out a big blanket on the floor. They bring in toys, their favorite toys, put them on the floor and play. So I think a 14-inch American Girl doll could possibly be a new way to expand the brand, but also introduce American Girl dolls for a younger age group. It works. Now, as you can see, we just kicked off, as I was telling you before, that the American Girl dolls for collectors are coming. They came. Anna and Elsa are here at $310. Obviously, they haven't sold out. I'm sorry, but um, American Girl, I love your brand. I love your products, but people have been doing, they have custom Anna and Elsa 18-inch doll size dresses, costumes, clothing for American Girl. They've been out for years. If you had had me on board with you, I would have done this concept a long time ago. A long time ago. I would not have waited around for this. This is I think what Mattel is dealing with people when they design. First of all, I'm not talking about Barbie. Barbie, they got excellent. They just need to improve Barbie's quality and just make all the Barbie fashionistas with this body. They just need that instead of this body. Okay, this is fine for a 2-year-old or 3-year-old. 3-year-old child getting their first Barbie. There's no jewelry, no nothing, and they're painted on shoes or whatever. Now the other thing is, okay, I'm dropping bombs. No, not what Dixie's dropping. So Anna and Elsa here. These are the collector versions with Swarovski crystals. Did I get any? No. We know how much I love Frozen, but I am not at the point where I'm going to pay $300 for a doll at this time. It is not going to happen. I'm not doing it. I do not like paying $125 for Girl of the Year or more for, Dixie, what is you doing? Girl, did you find catnip somewhere? She's acting, I don't know, like she's got something. Yeah, we'll give her something. This will stimulate her in a good way. It's just a little catnip spray. So that will make her go crazy, but so American Girl collaboration. So that's my idea of Mattel when it comes to Welli Wishers. Welli Wishers is part of the American Girl brand, but it's not an American Girl doll. It's a Welli Wisher, which is an extension of the American Girl brand. So if they did a 14-inch American Girl doll that was for 4-year-old children and up, that's a whole game changer. Okay, so we've addressed that in the first 15 minutes of this live video chat. Now, part 2. Here we are. We are looking at the collector version of, now they just restocked on the Disney Princess American Girl dolls. They're doing very well. The collector ones, get ready. Last year they put out a lot of collector dolls and they did sell. And they did a pre-order. Now it takes a year basically for the doll to be produced, for them to design a doll, have the doll produced, have everything sent over to the factory, have prototypes made, and then they choose one of the prototypes. Usually do about 5 prototypes. That's average. 5 prototypes of the same doll. And then they pick what they like about this and this and that one and that one, and then they switch it up. Boom, create one doll, and then they send it over to the factory, and then the doll is produced. Once the doll is produced, according to the way they have it specifically designed, it then, after the full production is done, it's loaded up in shipping boxes, and it's on a boat to ship across the ocean to come to the Americas, as they call it, along with any other new dolls and clothing, collaborations, all new styles. We're talking Truly Me, all of that. It's not just about creating one doll, such as Girl of the Year. It's creating a whole lot of other dolls. As you've noticed, the Truly Me line has immensely shrunk, which means over half of what they would usually have is gone. So what's going to take the place of that? See, we have Disney Princesses at $100 and what, $35. Girl of the Year is coming out already, very early. How many of you wonder why? So last year, the Girl of the Year came out in October. So why is Girl of the Year coming out September? Easy. 2 years ago, after the pandemic, Toy Fair started in October. So Toy Fair happens in October now. It does not happen in the beginning of the year anymore. Everything has changed. Jackson, that was a good comment. You didn't have to retract that. That was a very good topic. So rumor has it from all of us in the American Girl doll community that American Girl is going to get rid of the Truly Me line. But see, the Truly Me line is popular. Or is it? I think it is. But when you look at a toy company where they sell basically just dolls, and this is a toy company that came out in 1986. When your sales drop 60%, that's the majority of your sales. That's usually the end of a brand. You got to come up with something. You got to come up with something now, as of yesterday. You're going to look and examine what's the weakest. Where are the weakest sales at? What sells? What's not selling? What has sold? What hasn't sold? And then you're going to do research. They're going to go to YouTube. They're going to view the thoughts and opinions of people like me and a lot of the others. And they're going to see in our thoughts and opinions and our reviews of the dolls that we do, because they know I've bought, I've made over more than 1,000, I know for sure. Probably around 2,000-3,000 in over 10 years. But I don't mass dude, my dolls, that's overdoing it. It's overdrive. When you put out so many custom dolls and it's not giving a name for yourself, if they're not selling, it's not good. You want your dolls to be something that people seek, that people want to enjoy and love having in their collection, something that can be adored if it's a custom, and it's got to be done right. Um, Let me see. So yes, I know we can expect another collaboration with Barbie because Mattel owns Barbie and American Girl, and now they're working together. Also, I didn't. Mattel just bought a whole brand new building in California. Yeah, they just bought a whole new building with thousands of square feet, hundreds of thousands of square feet. Um, don't ask me how I know these things. Okay, don't. I'm just not going to answer the question. I won't answer it. But anyway, they just bought a new building in California. A new building, new office. It could be designed specifically for, you know, American Girl. That way, the regular Mattel headquarters can have its thing, and then American Girl have theirs. Or you just never know. They bought a building because they can. Courtney, a lot of Courtney stuff just sold, went out. The Strawberry Shortcake Blend for 1986 Courtney historical doll. She's done very well. 80s type doll does well. 80s, I'm hearing a lot of 80s music in the stores. So I will not be surprised if we see a mini version of an 80s Barbie from 1986. So think about it, Barbie, 1985, 1986. Because dolls they produced that put out 1985, that were usually the big Christmas item, and then boom, popped in 1986, which means Barbie and the Rockers. How many of you have seen the van in California? How many of you seen the van, the Barbie van? What's on the back? Barbie and the Rockers. So imagine mini versions of Barbie and the Rockers. But imagine if the right way, they're actually mini versions of Barbie and the Rockers with the twisting turn waist, the rubber bend and snap legs, and all of those amazing features. Oh my God. That is going to be not just a hit for the American Girl brand, but that's going to be a huge hit even for Barbie. They do for Courtney, Barbie and the Rockers, a 5 doll mini set sold together. That would be amazing. And then they sold the Barbie and the Rockers stage. Come on. That is retro at its best. In fact, they could do a reproduction, a big gift set, a Barbie and the Rockers gift set. Collectors are gonna, oh my God, they will go crazy. They will buy that. And the stage. Robert Best told me about the big $75 Barbie car at Barbie Convention last year. He said they were very shocked about that car. They didn't think it was going to sell, and it sold out within hours. And I told him, I said, if you make it and you make it right, they will buy it. They will make room. We have two kind of collectors. We have collectors who become hoarders, and then we have collectors who go through seasons of recycling. I call it recycling. I'm a recycling doll collector. I don't like to get but so many, but then I start going through my collection, and then I try to sell them on eBay. But yes, the Barbie to sell out, she sold out for American Girl collectors, Barbie collectors. They both of them. That doll sold out. But did we just hit a block? Because Anna Nelsa, as far as I know, have not sold out yet. The collector ones. You know why? Because people want the basic playline. So I consider the new Disney princesses from American Girl, not the expensive ones, the ones that are more like $135. Um, or 125 at 20. You know something? I need to be more accurate with that because I'm tired of second guessing it. American Girl Disney Princess's price 135. Okay, so I stand there. So there's Anna and Dip, there's Cinderella, Rapunzel. Um, I do not agree with the $10 price increase because I just don't. Um, Nothing has changed about it. I get it. You got to increase sales. That is not how you do it. Increasing the sales of a brand that's failing this quickly and sadly, you don't get people in by increasing the price. You have to sort of do some promotional stuff. And then, you have the new stuff you got now. And you wait till next year. You got to get people back into the brand. You got to do something to make it pop, jump, and grab their attention. Um, can American Girl bounce back? Well, this is the thing. American Girl is only affordable for a portion of people. And we're in the world of digital. So, with the world of digital, people are more, kids. You see toddlers fighting because they want a cell phone. They want to hold a cell phone. They want to play games on here and feed their eyes with radiation. I think when parents give their kids cell phones who are underage, that's just being a lazy parent. Um, you might not like what I just said. You may take it personal. That's your prerogative. But if you don't have time in your life to sit and play with your children and to do things with them, you should have thought about that before you started having them because a child is not going to keep your man beside you. Man can't kept unless he wants to be. I know that from experience. Um, but yes, I do believe some things with Barbie. I do see, I do. You can pretty much say it or repeat it. Barbie is going to be in the American Girl brand, but I'm looking at Courtney right now. But see, Barbie can fit in every single historical American Girl except for the ones before Barbie was made. Um, so you're looking at Mary Ellen from the 60s, Barbie, poodle skirt, thing like that will be cute. Um, and the thing that gets me is that, you know, they were all recruiting new people to work for the American Girl brand in California. And the thing is that you can go to school, you can go to all of the best design school in the world to design for toys, dolls. Does not mean you're going to be a good designer for that brand. Um, you have to have the imagination and the vision and to see things through a child's eyes. In other words, you have to reflect on your childhood and think about what doll did you think was amazing? And I don't see it. I walk up and down the doll aisles every time I'm in the store. Um, I'm looking at 18 inch, looking at Barbie, I'm looking at Stacy, Skipper, all of them, Ken. I'm looking at our generation 18-inch doll, and they have their own little weird version of Welli Wishers, and they feel squishy, vinyl type stuff that's weird. Um, And then you have My Life. Have you noticed My Life? That line, the dolls have shrunk. Used to be bigger. You know why? Because they don't sell as much. The dolls are not as good as our generation. They need a new body sculpt. They need a new face sculpt. They need to be made of better quality. But um, Walmart's very cheap with stuff that they choose to do for them. Um, our generation, the quality is better. But this is the thing. When it comes to these hundred and some dollar dolls, they're bigger. They take up more space. Yes, they're good for play, redressing. But the average girl that comes from the upper middle class girl, probably, well, boy or girl, probably has about four on average that they actually play with. Then you have someone who's a YouTuber, and they focus on their dolls, and they end up with all of that. And you end up with so many dolls to where it becomes hard. You have to really start thinking, okay, who do I love the most? You create a mini me. This has been popular forever, since before I started YouTube. You know, creating a mini me version. That's when the Truly Me dolls were out, and they used to be called Just Like Me. And then they went to Truly Me. They keep changing the names because they want to refresh that particular part of the brand, but it's not working. American Girl needs that je ne sais quoi, which is French for that something special. Um, Increasing the price does not make them more special, makes them even less affordable. Um, but then again, I have met so many people at Mattel, and this is a business. This is not about, you know, they do cheap budget Barbie dolls, not American Girl dolls. And they're not going to, because it would cheapen the brand. But increasing the price at the level they have at this moment is not going to help. But imagine a 14-inch American Girl doll. And I say historicals because the American Girl brand became known for its historical characters, iconic now, like Samantha. And, Samantha's always been popular, and Molly, um, Addie, and I'm gonna be honest. I question sales of Kaya, um, because she's not as playable. The hair and everything. Then there's Julie. Julie's blonde. Blonde dolls are always popular. Blonde dolls will always sell. I can imagine Julie having a mini Malibu Barbie. Um, so that's where the other brands can incorporate and to keep that fun and things. So, collector American Girl dolls. Yes, there are more coming. I'm expecting Totally Hair American Girl Barbie Totally Hair. I'm expecting that. Um, so yeah, because that was the biggest selling Barbie ever. They sold 3 million. But my thing is that hair play is the biggest concept when it comes to dolls. The longer the hair, the better. But also, American Girl needs to change the hair fiber on their wigs. They need to have a better hair fiber. If you're going to increase the price, there are changes that need to be done to make it worth that. Every time we turn around, they say, well, they're doing a price increase to maintain quality. Well, they did increase the quality. Um, I think it was Evelyn Rose. She was doing an eye swap on one of her dolls, and she was having very difficulties. The reason why she's having difficulties is they redesigned the shape of the American Girl doll's eyeballs. This is an original Marie Grace. The eyeballs from those dolls from the past, the actual eyeball is different. It's made more round in the back, and before it was shaped kind of like a little time capsule type thing. They reshaped it so it fits inside the socket where it feels it more better, and the doll's eyes do not be looking. That way, it prevents them from looking crooked and things like that. That was an excellent choice. Something that simple made such a huge difference. You can exceed. Well, the collector versions of Anna and Elsa came out, so you got your deluxe Disney. Now we're going to have the holiday American Girl doll, possibly two. Last year we got the one who looked like from Game of Thrones. We got Amelia Clark, Mini Me from Game of Thrones, Aqualisi. Um, I eventually got one. I remember when Vanessa got hers, I had a fit. I had to have one, so I got one. And then I did a whole video redoing her hair. And anyway, so that's a given. The new holiday version, they've been doing that. Um, Possibly two. I think it was five in total last year. So I would expect that this year as well. Also, those of you who pre-ordered the Barbie doll, doesn't she come out this year? I think she comes out October, maybe something like that. Um. Oh, clothing. Yes, I forgot the Gap. Yes, there are more collaborations coming. They're refreshing the brand, um, and they're collaborating with several different people. But this is the thing, America. It's not just Mattel collaborating with other brands. They've also went in with Hasbro to do the Barbie Monopoly game, and then the Uno cards. So toy companies right now are doing some collaborations. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen with MG Entertainment. Bad blood, as Taylor Swift sings. Um, what else? Do I have any more tea or ideas to throw at you? That's it. That's all I can do right now. But yeah, I'm thinking 14-inch American Girl doll, a simplified version developed for 4-year olds. Um, yeah. And then the Beady Babies, I mean, they are what they are. They're cute and adorable. And, they remain to be part of that. But truly me, it's rumored. I've seen the rumors. I've seen Chris talking about this from the doll studio. Um, Possibly the Truly Me doll coming to an end. Someone's made the comment also here. We'll see what happens. But guess what? If they end that, there's going to be something else to take its place. They could be rebranding that line, giving it a new look, remaking it into something else. And you still have a variation of different American Girl dolls to choose from. Because it's not just going to be historicals, but they have to make cuts. Several people were unemployed. I know that the building that was in Wisconsin on 30 acres of land is half empty. They do take calls there. They have their warehouses there as well to store American Girl dolls. These are very big and very climate controlled, and it's just not a normal warehouse where they store dolls. It's where they're completely protected year round, a lot of digital stuff, core security. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But 14-inch American Girl dolls, yeah, because you're opening three different doors to make money. That is the bottom line when it comes to toys. You're looking, it's like the fashion industry. Um, it's about making money. Um, Barbie and American Girl, all of this, MGAs, dolls, the Brats, um, Rainbow High. It's about making money. What's going to be the strongest? What's going to be that core? What's going to be the heart of it? Barbie's the heart of Mattel. Um, Mattel would not survive without Barbie, and that's a fact. Um, but yeah, it's about making money. If they can't make money, they got to do something with it. So, like I say, expect the unexpected, because American Girl, the brand, is right now where they are at they're having to revive a brand. The American Girl brand is on life support. It's dying, and they've got to resuscitate it, rebrand it. They've got to make it, but at the same time, go back to how it originally started. So if you notice, you're seeing stuff that is in reference to the actual creator of the American Girl brand. They're meeting up with lifelong collectors who like the original and have a collection of all the originals. Um, it's important. But see, the thing is, hopefully Mattel can learn from something about this. They can learn that if they can revive American Girl brand by bringing back the original American Girl dolls, which they've done, um, this can also apply for Barbie. You need a line of Barbie dolls that are based on older Barbie dolls. I told them that they have so many different little sections of Barbies, but they could have a small sizable Barbies of reproduction Barbie dolls, or a basic reproduction version. When I say basic, I don't mean basic. I mean like the original type body that the doll came with. Give her a cute swimsuit, and you can buy extra fashion or whatever. The thing is, you can tell them this things like that, and they're only going to do what they want to at the end of the day. Um, and the thing is that you have different types of collectors, um, and everyone's different. Everyone has a different opinion. But if you want to know what sells, that's what sells. Glamour sells. Um, if MGA can produce brats, dolls, and we have teenagers and people in their 20s, 30s buying brats, dolls again, they need to do that with Barbie. Give some Barbie, a line of Barbies back that are not limited editions that can be sold in Walmart and Target. So, anyway, that is all I have to say on this. So, I do wish all of you a good day and enjoy it. Have a good week. Think positive. Um, Friday night. Oh my goodness. Do any of you have plans Friday night? We are having another doll slumber party Friday night. Not here. We will not be live here on my channel. We will be at these Cabbies Dolls and Toys. As you look in the comments, it's very easy to see their name of their YouTube channel. When you are a membership holder, your name is in bright green so everyone can see you. It's a really good color that pops with the black background. So as you can see here, these Cabbies, dolls, and toys. Check her out. Give her a subscribe. Hit the bell. Receive all notifications. Also here with me as well. Maybe some of you wonder, after all the years, why am I doing collaborations now? Why am I doing collaboration now? Because I want to. No, I mean, well, yes, that's the reason. It's because I want to. But I wanted to collaborate. I've been wanting to collaborate for a long time. But I wanted to collaborate with someone who is passionate about their dolls, who had a variety of dolls, but then they didn't have the same core, or they're not known for the same core doll as I am. I'm known for American Girl, pretty much, and with Barbie. What I love about these Cabby's Toys and Dolls is Dolls and Toys. What I love about her is Cabbage Patch Kids. That's her core. That's her main core line. And when I see the happiness on her face when we do private video chats and she shows me her doll collection, and there are lots of Cabbage Patch Kids, there are lots of LOLOMGs, there are lots of Brats, there are lots of Rainbow High. um, I love her collection. I love it. It's beautiful. I find it refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air. What I love about these Cabby's Dolls and Toys, her collection, is that it's similar to mine, but it's also very different. So she stands on her own by herself. You know, our dolls, our channels coming together is really bringing everyone's favorite dolls in one big explosive party. So yes, between the two of us, we've got everything. We got Cabbage Patch Kids and Barbie, and I got more than enough American Girl dolls for the both of us. They're just in climate control storage. Um, we just, I don't know. Um, I love collaborating with her. I love her collection. I love what she brings to the table, and I love what she shares with all of us with her dolls. Um, but I think what I love the most is how enthusiastic she sounds. She lights up like a light bulb and glows when she has her Cabbage Patch Kids, when she's got her cabbies, her soft sculptures, and her babies. And I don't know, I just love that. I love to see collectors and people who enjoy their doll collection. And I like to see people get happy about that. I like to see people happy. And we got too many sad people on YouTube, obviously. I mean, if you're hunting people down as a victim on YouTube, this is not the place for that. Keep your sickness at home to yourself. So that's why I like collaborating with her. She's happy, she's wonderful, she's talented. Um, I'm waiting on the rest of my supplies to come. We're both working with their beads. Then we have deluxe bead charms that are hand painted. And then we have deluxe beads. Sorry, deluxe charms to go with those, and they're beautiful. Her stuff came before mine. Mine, it's on the way. It just went through customs. I had to have it ordered from a different country. But I look forward to making these very special bracelets and keychains for all of my American Girl doll collectors. So, this is the thing. My membership is, I have the joining membership. That one's very affordable. But only the $4.99 and the $9.99 come with, you receive every month with your renewal. And I'm also speaking for D at D's Cabby Dolls and Toys. Our $4.99 membership, you get a bracelet for your doll. And when you have the deluxe version of the membership, you get a bracelet for your doll and a special keychain every month. It will not be the same thing. And by the way, me and her both, we spent hours shopping online, and we both have different products. So we don't have anything of the same, except things that, like, for the keychain and the wire like that. But we have very different charms, deluxe charms, hand painted ones. Our beads, we're different. She has Barbie ones, I don't. I know, can you believe it? But anyway, this is what I have to say. American Girl, 14-inch. Am I saying replace Welli Wishers? No, they're fine the way they are. because they're full vinyl. They're easy to clean, wipe, but yeah, go for a 14-inch American Girl doll. Give us a mini version of, those historical dolls for little kids, and a nice, cute little hardcover book to simplify it for our young kids out there. So in the meantime, love and peace. May the force of doll collecting be with you. And buy what you love. Um, I'm not here trying to influence anyone to buy this or that. I'm simply saying these are the way I see things. And I've had insight on lots of other things. So enjoy. Bye.